Praise the Most High today, family. It is another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and I'm so glad to see it. And we say that pretty much every time we record because it's not always about our outside circumstances or the weather that we may have going on in our lives. Not just nature's weather, but with our own circumstances. The circle we find ourselves standing in. Praise the Most High. It's not always about that, family. But what it is about, it's about what the Most High has done for us while we're in. And no, we'll go back. It's what He has always done for us. See, what the Most High does, family, He don't change up. He provides the same level of security regardless of whatever storm may come in your life. But the whole point is recognizing it and accepting it. I do hope everyone is well today, and thank the Most High for you. Hope all is well with you, and that, like myself, you're able to get out and enjoy this day. Getting yourself in some fresh air, some sunshine, and if the Most High allow it, for you to get in some good exercise. I say praise the Most High today. And as we were alluding to, family, and the reason I be coming off on my in the beginning is because 9 times out of 10 I just sat here and studied for a minute or refreshed my mind on our idea for the day. And it's so fresh on my heart. And you can say that today, but more than anything else, family, these ideas are already in me, and they just need bringing out. A lot of times because of our circumstances. But as we were saying, family, we go through different things every single day. We never have the same day in our lives. So that's a lot of different days and a lot of different things coming at us. But we always has the Most High's love and protection in our lives. And a lot of times, just what I was saying, we need to be reminded of what's already inside of us, or be reminded of what's already of His love protecting us. And Hast called it a hedge in Job. He said, "Why would I even try your boy when you put a hedge of protection around him?" And see, this was the Most High asking Hast had he considered his servant Job, because Job was a righteous man. Him, like Abram, they heard the Most High and they did what He said. And family, you know what's so important about that? As I think about it, we have the same status with the Most High as those great men and women in the text does. We have the same opportunity to walk with the Most High and be called friends of the Most High, as well as His children. And this is so wonderful and beautiful. And as it says in the text, He has no respect for a person. So the same status that those heavy hitters in the text had with the Most High, we have. All it takes is for us to obey Him and do what He says. Now, we may not do the grandiose things that they did, but that's not up to us. Because he has already chose our path. And no matter what comes along while we're walking that path, He has already seen it and has already taken care of it. And we're going to give a title to this idea today, which I have a couple of ideas I wanted to share with too. for sure. But this one is called Relief from Troubled Times. Relief from Troubled Times. And our main text, family, is coming out of Psalms 94:12-15. And this is the message text. And we had this script like a week ago. We used it in one of our ideas. But the Most High has just been echoing this one script in my head over and over and over. But the text reads, how blessed the man you train. And we just went over the text yesterday. Pardon me, the idea yesterday about who teaches you the prophet. And this is just a good reminder that it's the Most High. Because it says how blessed the man you train. And blessed, we know, is bearing fruit. What has been done for you is showing up on the outside. You're walking in the seed that was planted in you. You're blessed. Like the text says, he blessed, we'll say Adam and Eve, and told them to be fruitful and multiply. So that's the result of the blessing he put on them. And we see that all throughout scripture, just like when the father puts the blessing on the eldest son, and he tells him to walk in this authority of what I'm saying. I'm blessing you. This is your inheritance. And this is how it is with us, family. The text says, once again, how blessed the man you train. Yahuwah, the woman you instruct in your word. In your word. In your commands, your laws, your statutes. Everything he put forth to bless us. See, just as like we were just saying, Abram passed down the blessing to Isaac. And Isaac passed it down to Jacob instead of Esau. But Esau sold his blessing. He didn't want it. The text says he didn't think it that important. And notice I use the word impotent instead of important. He didn't think it was worth no count, like my Aunt Mamie used to remind us. Using them old words, you ain't no count. But praise the Most High. We thank the Most High that he takes the time to instruct us, family. That he takes the time to have this word written down, to have this blessing written down. And the text says if you do these things, you'll never fall, or you'll never fail. Do what things? Follow what he tell you to do. Follow his commands, the written and spoken. See, back then, family, the command was spoken from one father to the son. And of course, the man got the blessing or the inheritance from the Most High, and told him how to pass it down. But this is all the Most High is doing for us today, family. It's showing us the inheritance that we have in him, and he's also showing us the inheritance that he has in us, because we are his inheritance, his chosen people. Praise the Most High. And this is the script I wanted to look at, providing a circle of quiet within the clamor of evil, while a jail is being built for the wicked. The Most High will never walk away from his people, never desert his precious people. Rest assured that justice is on its way, and every good heart put right. Praise the Most High. And family, I almost didn't come out today. And I know I say that from time to time, but I'm for real. When I say that, I mean I almost didn't come out today. But as I sat there and studied, I said, oh boy. And I saw another post. I saw a post from another individual that really motivated me. And the fellow was speaking on the fire that Jeremiah spoke of that was stuck in his bones. And he was saying if he didn't go out and open his mouth and do what he was told, then it was like fire in his bones. And we know what that fire do inside you. It's gonna gnaw at you and bother you. Just like if the Most High inspired me and I don't come out here and do an idea, it really bothers me because he'll remind me. Now, when I give you something, it's not just for you. And a lot of times it is just for you. But when I tell you to go share it, I need you to share it because someone is depending on that idea. And I praise the Most High for allowing me to do this. Like I said, he's allowing me to do this. And praise the Most High, we're going to share the next idea. We'll put this one on pause. But the next one is, it's not up to me. That's the second idea we have today. It's not up to me. What's written in this text, it's not up to me. These commands, there we go. Where it says how blessed the man you train, the woman you instruct in your word. And see, family, he's already given us instructions on how we're to walk, how we're to act, how we're to talk, even how we're to dress. And especially if we're representing him and calling ourselves his children. Gentile or Yahudim or Yasharel, because we're grafted in, back into him. And what that means, family, we're being brought back into him through the blood. Through that pure blood, family, of Yahusha, who walked the walk perfectly and talked the talk perfectly. And I say this, family, because when we see something out here that's not adding up to the Most High's word, we have to say something. And like I said, it's not up to me. I don't want to. And I had to say something to one of our sisters who was dressed inappropriately on one of her recordings. And we're not going to call any names. That's not what we do. But that had really bothered me, family, because I tried to do it as the script says, pull the individual off to the side and say something to him that way, you know, outside of the public eye, because you don't want to embarrass somebody for what they may not know. And you try to do things the right way, and I was unable to reach her that way without doing it. And it's through YouTube, so I didn't want to just put on YouTube that the young lady wasn't dressed correctly. But that's what I had to do here the last day or so, because it got even worse than what I was saying before. And her chest was exposed. All of this was exposed, and then just here of late, you can see her cleavage. And I put a message out as first of all, as clear as I can make it, that if you're representing the Most High in any way, you can't be dressed like that. And the sister was very understanding and said that she had just purchased some new shawls that she would be using from now on. And we thank the Most High for her humbling attitude. Just as we had said in the prior recording, humble down, Yasharel. See, the text says, humble yourself in the sight of the Most High, that he may lift you up. See, family, we can't be lifted up out of the situation we're in until we humble down and follow his orders, his directions. As the text says, we follow our training. And as I was saying, family, a lot of times we don't know no better. So we need to be very careful how we bring it to our brothers and sisters' attention. And like I said, the young lady was very humble and said, okay, she appreciated me sharing that with her. And she'll definitely be making that change. Like I said, she said she had some new shawls that she would be wearing. I said, okay, and what I'm going to do is just erase the messages I sent you, as if it never happened. But see, family, like I said, it's not up to me. As well, it's not up to me to get out here and do what I do. Because this is a walk, it's a way of life. And we must do what we're called to do while it is day, as Yahushua said. Because that night is coming, and it's coming quick. And that's what he reminded me also of when I was debating on coming out here. I won't no debating, let me quit that. While he was kindly encouraging me to come on out and do what he called me to do. And he said, Robert, people out here hurting and time is running out. You need to be on the ball. As my mom and pop would tell us, you need to be on the ball. That means be on point. Doing what you're supposed to do. What they taught and trained us to do. And that's what the Most High is telling us all today. And I really want to encourage us today, family, that, pardon me, that the Most High has provided a circle of quiet within the clamor of evil, as the text says, while a jail is being built for the wicked. And we know that's hell. And it's already complete. But the Most High is being gracious and patient with us all to get us to the level where we need to be. And more importantly, to get us to the point of obedience. Just as it says, train. He's training us. And the text says, train up a child in the way that he should go. And when he is older, he won't stray far from it. And family, I would say I strayed a long way from what the Most High has taught me as a child through my mother and father. But he always bring me back. And that's an idea for someone to ponder on today. You're never too far gone from the Most High's grace, as we say, because you have today's opportunity, which I see in my mind's eye, that's the grace, the opportunity to see another day, because he always is showing us his favor daily once we had the opportunity to get up and see it. But family, we must take advantage of this protection the Most High has given us, afforded us, as I like to say from time to time, because it's been afforded us. And all we must do is take it. All we must need do is take it and say, thank you, Father. I recognize it, and I'm going to walk in it. See, just as Job had that hedge of protection around him, we have the same hedge. And it's called a circle. Oh, boy. And you pretty much can call it a globe. It's like you're inside a protective bubble. And no matter what comes all around you, you're protected. And the Most High won't let nothing penetrate unless he allows it. And from time to time now, family, he's going to allow some things to get through to test you, to see where you're at. And he's given us the text like Job to give us an insight on how things work from time to time. if you're really walking this walk, you're gonna know, okay, I'm gonna be okay. Because the text tells us clearly that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivers us out of them all. So we already know we're going to be delivered out of everything we face. If some get through our force field, if you would like to use that example like I do, if something does happen to get through your force field, you know the Most High allowed it. So the text says he delivers us out of them all. So we're going to get delivered out of every situation we're in and walking through, as long as we don't stop and get outside of that protection that he's given us. And more than anything else, our protection is our mentality. We have to protect our mind, because that's where it always starts, in our mind. How Satan tries to come and steal what the Most High's word has promised us in our ideas and our thoughts. And it's up to us to say, no, that's not what the Most High promised me. He's providing a circle of quiet within the clamor of evil. And you can look at it as a circle of protection. And once again, that's Psalms 94. Let's look at that closer, family. There we go, and that's the main text. And this is the King James. You give them relief from troubled times until a pit is dug to capture the wicked. So that relief is your protection. That relief means taken out of the circumstances that you're in, if only for a second, only for a minute. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivers us out of them all. See, that deliverance is always. He's always going to deliver us, family. As long as we recognize, okay, I'm in a situation, but he already promised that he's going to get me out of every one of them that I'm going through. And as we said, family, in a prior recording, this is a perpetual cycle until the Most High takes us away from here. We're always going through something, because it's teaching us, it's training us in the way that we should go. So if I go through something tomorrow, I should already be equipped for what I'm about to go through. Praise the Most High, family. We're going to let that be our time. We'll ramble on and on and on. Like I say in these recordings, it's so good to know the Most High. And it's so good to be given this honor of speaking for him. Given his freedom to say something with boldness. Because he's given me eyes to see, ears to hear, a heart to perceive, and therefore I speak boldly of what the Most High has done for me, and the ideas he gives me daily to keep first me going, to keep first my mentality on point, my heart in the right place. Hallelujah. I say praise the Most High today, family. We love you so much and appreciate you. And I also wanted to say, family, while it's fresh on my mind, I want to thank everybody for reaching out to me and supporting your brother. I know I don't always remember to say it, but there are our family members that have been supporting us through the Cash App, and some have even gotten in touch with me and wanted to share a check, and have really blessed my wife and I since we've been going through this situation with my second open heart surgery and the injury of my shoulder, my elbow, and my hand. And it's a blessing. But more than anything else, family, it's very encouraging to know that we have family. And a lot of us don't have regular family, but we have the Most High providing us a new family. And it's just a blessing, family. I just wanted to say, Toda Rabbi, thank you so much. And of course, I thank the Most High for my immediate family that has been a help. But they already know that. But I just wanted to give a special thanks to those that are reaching out. You know, we don't take it for granted, family. We do not take it for granted. Because the Most High has allowed it to be. And with that said, family, I love y'all so much. As I said, do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction with your Elohim. Praise the Most High. Shalom.